Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking you on a different world deep dive.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're going to be exploring how AI could reshape the world of eco-friendly brands in 2025 and beyond.
Yeah.
You, our listeners, shared some really thought-provoking predictions from Brennan
Oh, yeah.
about the future of plant-based, ethical, eco-friendly brands. And he's a leading consultant in the eco-brand space, so these are some valuable insights.
Yeah, definitely.
And we also have some really interesting insights from a variety of experts who are discussing AI's rapid evolution and its potential impact on businesses as a whole.
It's really remarkable how quickly AI is developing. It's outpacing even the growth of cloud computing.
Wow, yeah.
This is going to affect every single industry, even those that have been slower to adopt new technology like healthcare and education.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
One of the things that really stood out to me from Brennan's predictions was the idea of AI agents actually doing things. It's not just AI answering questions anymore. It's AI taking action and completing these complex tasks.
Yeah, like imagine a group of AI agents, all working together or even competing to achieve a specific goal. So for eco brands, this could mean like streamlined operations, super targeted marketing, and maybe even like entirely new product development.
That would be incredible. There are already some really cool examples of AI agents out in the wild. Like, take Expo, the AI cybersecurity agent, for example. It can detect vulnerabilities way faster and more efficiently than any human expert.
And what's interesting is that this doesn't necessarily mean humans are out of a job.
Right.
A lot of the time, AI works best as like a partner, augmenting human capabilities. The research you sent me mentioned Rox. It's an AI sales agent that helps human salespeople prepare for meetings. And their performance actually tripled with Rox's assistant.
Wow, that's amazing. So now let's apply that to the world of eco brands. Imagine AI analyzing mountains of consumer data to personalize marketing messages,
Yeah.
or optimizing entire supply chains to reduce waste, or even helping design new products based on those consumer insights. I mean, the potential here is mind-blowing.
But this raises an important question. How do eco brands get ready for a future that's powered by AI? It's not as simple as just buying a new software tool.
Right.
It's about looking at their entire business model and figuring out how AI can transform it.
That's a really good point. The experts are predicting a future with hybrid workforces, where AI agents and humans work side by side. Can you picture that? Eco-brand managers leading teams of people and AI, all working towards a more sustainable future.
It's fascinating to think about. What's really interesting is that this is going to create all kinds of new jobs. We'll see a huge demand for specialists who understand both AI and sustainability, as well as experts who can help humans and AI work together effectively.
Yeah, that makes sense. And this is where it gets really interesting. Some experts are even predicting superintelligence, AI that's smarter than humans, within the next few years.
Oh, wow.
What would that mean for eco-brains? What would it mean for the world as we know it?
That's a question with massive implications. Superintelligence could potentially accelerate solutions to some of our major sustainability challenges. But it also brings up a lot of ethical questions about control and unintended consequences.
Yeah, for sure. That's something we definitely need to think about. But before we get too deep into superintelligence, let's take a step back and look at how AI is already being used by eco-brands today and how those applications might evolve in the next few years.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, it's both exciting and a little bit intimidating to think about. We're on the cusp of a technological revolution, unlike anything we've ever seen. And Brennan, with his focus on eco brands, really seems to understand the possibilities.
Yeah, we've talked about how AI is developing at this incredible pace and how it has the potential to completely change industries. But how does this actually play out for eco brands specifically? What are some real tangible ways they can use AI?
That's where Brennan's expertise is so valuable. He talks about taking a holistic approach, figuring out how AI can impact every single part of an eco brand, from product development all the way to how they engage with customers.
So it's more than just adding an AI chatbot to their website.
Exactly. It's about making AI a fundamental part of the brand itself. Think about it. AI can analyze huge amounts of data on what consumers prefer and how they shop. This could help eco brands create products that are perfectly tailored to specific needs and even anticipate future trends.
Oh, so instead of just offering a standard line of eco-friendly cleaning products, they could use AI to identify a group of customers who really care about plastic-free packaging or locally sourced ingredients, and then develop products that specifically cater to those values.
That's the idea. Personalization and precision. AI can also be used to optimize production processes to cut down on waste and minimize the environmental impact of manufacturing.
And this could even be applied to the entire supply chain, right? AI could be used to track materials, identify inefficiencies,
Right.
and even predict potential disruptions.
Absolutely. AI can create a more resilient and sustainable supply chain, which is essential for eco-brands to deliver on their promises to consumers. And we can't forget about marketing. AI can personalize marketing messages so that the right people see the right message at the right time. This can make marketing campaigns much more effective, while also cutting down on unnecessary spending and waste.
So it's not just about using AI to create more sustainable products and processes, but also about using AI to communicate the brand's values more effectively. To consumers who are actively looking for eco-conscious options, it sounds like AI could be a real game changer for eco-brands who are willing to fully embrace it.
Of course, it's not without its challenges. We have to consider things like data privacy, algorithmic bias, and the potential for job displacement. But just like with any powerful technology, the key is to use AI responsibly and ethically. That's where the human element is so important. AI can be a powerful tool, but it's ultimately up to humans to decide how it's used and what kind of future we build with it.
This brings us back to the idea of the hybrid workforce that we talked about earlier. In this AI-powered future, it seems like the most successful eco-brands will be those that can seamlessly blend AI with human ingenuity and creativity.
It's all about finding the right balance and taking advantage of the strengths of both AI and humans. AI can handle data analysis, optimization tasks, and repetitive processes, which frees up humans to focus on strategy, creativity, and building meaningful connections with consumers.
It sounds like we're talking about a future where AI empowers humans to do what they do best, innovate, collaborate, and create a better world.
That's a great way to put it. And that's what makes this topic so fascinating. We're not just talking about technology, we're talking about the future of work, the future of consumption, and the future of our planet.
And the choices we make about how we use AI will have a huge impact on all those things.
Which brings us to the elephant in the room, superintelligence. If AI keeps developing at this rate, we could be just a few years away from AI that's more capable than humans in every way.
I have to admit, the idea of superintelligence still kind of freaks me out. What would that even look like in the world of eco-brands? And how can we even start to prepare for something that seems so unpredictable?
It's definitely a topic that generates a lot of debate and speculation. Some experts believe that superintelligence could be the answer to some of our most urgent environmental problems.
So you're saying we could have AI that's smart enough to figure out how to reverse climate change or create truly sustainable energy sources?
Exactly. Imagine an AI that could analyze all of the data we have on climate change, resource depletion, and pollution, and then come up with solutions that are far beyond anything we can even imagine right now.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
But isn't there also a risk that superintelligent AI could decide that humans are the problem and, decide to take matters into its own hands?
That's a valid concern, and it's something that's explored in a lot of science fiction. It's absolutely crucial that we develop ethical guidelines and safeguards as we move towards these more powerful AI systems.
So it's not just about developing the technology. It's also about carefully considering how we use it and thinking about the potential consequences, both the positive and the negative.
It's about guiding this technological revolution in a direction that benefits both humanity and the planet. And that's where people like Brennan, who are so passionate about sustainability, have a crucial role to play. They can help connect the world of technology with the world of eco-conscious businesses, ensuring that AI is used to create a more sustainable future, not just a more profitable one.
So as we enter this new era where everything is powered by AI, it's more important than ever to have people who understand both the possibilities of this technology and the urgent need for sustainable solutions.
And that's why conversations like this are so important. We need to start thinking about these issues now before they become a reality and work together to make sure AI is a force for good in the world.
Well said. And for everyone listening, this isn't just some abstract futuristic conversation. This is happening now, and it's going to have a major impact on all of our lives.
So the question is, what role will you play in shaping this AI-powered future?
That is a great question to think about. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive, from AI agents to hybrid workforces, and even the mind-blowing concept of superintelligence. But there's one final thought I want to leave you with. We've talked a lot about the big picture, but let's bring it down to a personal level. What does all of this mean for you, the listener, who's interested in eco-brands and sustainability?
Yeah, one thing that really stuck with me from all this research is that the AI we use today is the worst it will ever be. It's just going to keep getting more powerful and more sophisticated from here on out.
It's kind of wild to think about. So what does all this mean for, like, our listeners?
Yeah.
How can they use AI to make progress toward their own sustainability goals, whether that's in their personal life or in their career?
That's a great question to think about. Um, Maybe you can explore how AI can help you make more sustainable choices in your daily life. There are already apps out there that use AI to recommend eco-friendly products, track your carbon footprint,
Yeah.
and even suggest ways to cut down on your energy consumption.
Yeah, and it's only going to get better from here.
Right.
Like, as AI advances, these apps are just going to become more and more helpful.
Exactly. And it's not just for individuals either. Maybe you're an entrepreneur with an idea for an eco-conscious business. AI could be the key to making that vision a reality.
That would be amazing.
It could help you optimize your operations, connect with the right customers, and really build a brand that makes a difference.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
They really are. The most important thing is to stay informed, stay curious, and be open to the transformative potential of AI.
Well said. This has been a fascinating deep dive. I feel like we've only just scratched the surface of this topic.
Yeah, for sure. There's so much more to explore here.
So for our listeners, we encourage you to keep digging into these topics and think about how you can be a part of shaping this AI-powered future. And remember, what we've explored today is just one possible future. It's a different world, if you will, but it's a future that's within our reach. And the choices we make today will determine what that world looks like. Until next time, keep diving deep.